Howdy, gang. We're talking the imagery in this video, and it's going to be a kind of short one, but I'm also, I don't know, it's got to be said. This stuff is quick, but also powerful. So there's only two things I want to touch upon here, and it's going to be supplemented in the readings below. The idea that I really want you to understand about 1977 Star Wars rolling out in the way it does is that Lucas was doing something that had never happened before. Before this, all sci-fi was super sleek, all nice lines, shiny stuff. It was futuristic, but high class, high end models of things. And there wasn't a single thing that wasn't newly produced. All the robots, all the ships, everything was shiny, new, worked perfectly, all that stuff. Lucas invents in episode 4 the used universe. When you see these ships that are all large shapes, but like that rebel ship, it's not sleek, smooth stuff like that. Even the large angular star destroyer that's chasing it, it isn't like crisp, right? It has all of these contours to it that are irregular, that are used, that don't have like this sleek, shiny feel that we're gonna see a lot in the prequel trilogy. All right, that's when everything in the universe was crisp and fresh and shiny, and now we're in a period of civil war, of discontent, and so you're seeing that this universe is pieced together, especially when you start to like check out R2 and C3PO wandering in the desert. They're getting grimy, dirty. The sandcrawler is beat up. Everything looks pieced together. The land speeder is clunky and old. You've got all of the weaponry doesn't have this sleekness to it. They're actually modified World War II weapons. So you get this reuse inherent in the products itself. And so you get, I don't know, just look at Tatooine altogether. It doesn't look super futuristic. Look at Obi-Wan's hut, for example. It's piecemeal, a bunch of different technologies coming together, and then he pulls out this shiny saber that was Luke's father, right? The Skywalker saber. And so that's your major juxtaposition. But also take a look at the X-Wings. They're ratty, they're beat up. They're certainly not as well maintained as, say, the TIEs themselves, but the TIEs are also a very muted, matte palette. So you're getting this image that was not seen before in sci-fi, in film. All right, and this is part of what contributes to the wild success of Star Wars is that which is fresh and new but makes sense on a visceral level. All right. Also, the Taylor talked a lot about the Macquarie paintings and stuff like that. These original images of Star Wars that helps Lucas sell the idea, the visual concept of Star Wars, right? So beneath this, there's a link to an article from StarWars.com that talks about Macquarie's pieces and actually shows you a ton of them. Very, very cool images, very cool artwork. So I just wanted to give you a little bit about the visual imagery of Star Wars, especially because this is that moment in which we don't have the I don't know, initial experience, right? If that said, if you are among the students, I can't gauge this without meeting you. Maybe you do have that I was there in 77 watching this for the first time. If you are that person, shoot me an email or pop on the boards. Let us know. So yeah, if you have that like personal visual experience, cool. Let me know. Let me know. But in general, we're in this fascination with Star Wars after Star Wars changed how sets were designed. So keep that in mind. And Macquarie is instrumental for this, right? Also, in terms of imagery, the last point I want to hit in the image, I really wanted you folks to get that chapter, the first reel, done in the Taylor, because yes, Star Wars may feel a little slow, or we're acclimated to the pace of that kind of thing, but it was Star Wars that did that. That first 10 minutes of the film is dominating, is overwhelming. And it is just such a cool experience to watch the film, read that chapter, go back and watch that. I really do. Please go back and watch the first 10 minutes of that again, understanding that we're in a 10-minute window. Set your phone timer for 10 minutes, 10 minutes from fanfare in, and all of a sudden you're sitting there with the droids in the desert, and that was just 10 minutes. Wow. It's real cool. And so I really want you to be bouncing between all the materials, really digging in and trenching yourself. I know I consider this my Star Wars semester, and this is why I'm up to all sorts of things. You'll see a link down at the bottom where I'm going to be tweeting as I rewatch each film for this course. On the one hand, it's part of my job. I should be re-engaging the material each semester. On the other hand, this is a great excuse to be watching Star Wars. And I know you folks are going to feel this too, but it's like, oh, no. I'm not on dad duty right now. I got to watch Star Wars for work, right? So really, really leverage that with your friends, family, loved ones, right? Really say, no, sorry, I got to take a minute. I really got to rewatch Star Wars right now so I can do my work. Prof said so, I can show you the video. All right, gang, so I'll keep this one short, and I will catch you in the other videos on the boards. Shoot me an email if you need anything. It's week 2. We're still figuring it all out, but let me know what you need. Be good, gang.